The Greater Washington, D.C. region, our nation's capital, is one of the wealthiest in the country. But even though a lot of our region is known for its affluence, hundreds of thousands of neighbors live with the difficult realities of food insecurity, meaning they're not always sure where their next meal will come from. Because the problem is invisible, it's easy not to know it's there, but it's a widespread issue. Believe it or not, there are people in every single neighborhood in our area struggling to put food on the table. They're single parents working 3 jobs, seniors living on fixed incomes, and families working with kids minimum wage.
This area has a high cost of living, so even someone earning well above the federal poverty level may still not make enough to cover rent, utilities, and food. And we know food is usually the first thing to go when budgets are tight. Altogether, 1 out of 10 people in the metropolitan Washington region is food insecure, and nearly 1/3 of them are kids. That's why the Capital Area Food Bank is here, to provide food for those who are in need, and right now, more people than ever are in need of assistance.
The number of people in need has dramatically increased because of the financial effect of the pandemic.
To keep up with demand and make sure our neighbors have enough to eat, the food bank is providing more food than ever. In 2020, we distributed over 62 million meals for neighbors in need. Let's show you how we did it. Our fleet of over 25 trucks picks up food donations from all over the area, from grocery stores, food drives, local farmers, and then it delivers it back to the Capital Area Food Bank.
The guys in receiving take the stuff in, they receive it, they put it into our management system, and then we put it into our inventory, which is the larger part of the whole warehouse.
We're also buying more food than ever before due to the declines in retail donations caused by the supply chain disruptions. All of it comes into our 100,000 square foot location in Washington, D.C., or our satellite warehouses in Maryland and in Virginia. From there, our thousands of volunteers sort and pack up the food so that it is ready to be sent out to those in need.
We distribute food in a few different ways. One way is through our network of hundreds of partner nonprofits, which include soup kitchens, pantries, senior centers, and many other kinds of organizations located through the region in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia.
We identify where the areas are of greatest food insecurity. We look at our 450 partner network and determine who's closest to be able to support those in need. For the majority of these organizations, the food bank is their primary and often the only source of food.
Right now, many of our partners are temporarily closed. Those that are open have seen huge increases in those coming through their doors. One site in Virginia earlier in the pandemic they were serving 207 households. By October, they were serving about 700 households. To continue serving our communities safely, we had to adjust our operations and find some new ways of packaging food to make it easy and safe for our partners to distribute.
So this is the volunteer experience for the day. These guys are on a conveyor belt. They're focusing on building COVID boxes. On average, they build 2,500 boxes per day.
Normally, this room would be filled with people sorting food. Right now, we're using this conveyor belt to build COVID boxes. Those are emergency boxes for families that feed a family of 4 for about 3 to 4 days.
The food bank also has many programs that serve people directly. These include free farmers market-style produce distributions for anyone who needs some extra assistance getting healthy food. We distribute food in a lot of ways. However it gets to people's tables, the most important thing is that it helps people get the good food they need today so that they can thrive and look to brighter futures tomorrow.
The work of the food bank is so important to this region because I came here 7 years ago and I didn't know what hunger was. I thought hunger were actually homeless people, but hunger is actually my face, it's your face, it's people with 9-to-5 jobs, people who make decisions on whether they should pay their bills or they should get something to eat.
With our mission is really, it's the nucleus of what it means to be human, what it means to exist.
It goes beyond providing food. It's providing hope to people.